Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. You gotta High School Musical. Story about a young guy named Troy Bolton, played by Zac Efron, uh, going through you're not gonna believe this, high school, just trying to figure it out how to balance out between this one girl, Gabriella. Uh, he meets her. He's like, "Oh my God, Gabriella is so pretty, and oh my God, she can sing." And but I'm a basketball player. How am I gonna cope with this? What? No. What? How could I? What? No, I can't. I can't. I can't sing and play basketball. What? Whoa. No. But what if I could? And that's the whole movie. Summarized in. No, I wrote a thing out. I didn't even read that. I got a script, by the way, this one. So we're back. But with those disclaimer out the way, I'm sorry, the loose summary out the way, I have to do a disclaimer. Technically, spoiler warning. This movie came out in 2006, though. So, I mean, there really isn't, much leeway. Spoiler. But this is your warning. You get a few seconds. Alright. The production of High School Musical was slash was really weird, especially for the first one, and also the world of High School Musical is kind of weird. We're gonna get into that. Don't worry about it. But the oddities vary. The how things are weird are kind of dependent on how you read it. Look into it. So we're gonna start off with the low, like the kind of understandable, all the way up to oh my fucking god, why did you do that? Cool, awesome, great, cool. This fucking chair, dude. Can you fucking stop squeaking? Fucking. Ah! I just got off work. It was a shift. I stayed till 10. Our shift ends at 9. Like that's when everybody else would leave. But I'm close at MIT, manager in trading. And I was with other managers. We stayed till 10 because we had to clean everybody else's bullshit. But I digress. So, starting off with the tamest thing, the thing that I could see, which I, in my mind, am like, okay, yeah, duh, fucking no shit, is that the school that they shot at, but they shot at a real school, by the way. They only shot the places when they're in the school they took all 3 weeks, just 3 weeks for any time they're at a school, which I haven't seen the movie in a long time, but I think that's the majority of the films. They had 3 weeks of filming. Anyway, the school they filmed at, they changed the mascot because the real one is a leopard, right? Yeah, leopard, and in the movie it's a wildcat. It's not a big change. It's kind of similar, and I get it. It's like for probably some sort of like doxing or license or something like that. They didn't have clarified yet. They protection of course. I mean, I honestly, I kind of get it. It's something I feel like I would do. Something else, kind of cool. Hey, if you're this was for like the basketball players. They're like, hey, you gotta be able to sing. That's how auditions do. Like for everybody in the movie that was supposed to sing, they were like, hey, you gotta sing for you gotta the singing audition. Which, fucking duh. But the way there's more for the basketball players, they're like, hey, you gotta sing, and you have to play basketball, which is kind of cool to me because they didn't just be like, fucking this dude, you know, um, they didn't be like, hey, this guy just fakes this 3-pointer. It's kind of funny though, the whole, hey, the whole idea of a basketball player being able to sing. I don't know why. It's not a bizarre idea, but it's funny to me. Like, could you just imagine? Bunk, 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 bunk. Oh, where are we going? Oh, I'm on you. Bunk, bunk, bang! Yeah. You just got to re mi fa sol la ti do. What? with them having the auditions for both basketball playing and singing, it is kind of funny that if you would say a weird, it's weirdly weird. It'd be weird that Zac Efron one isn't he had like kind of average basketball skills, and then they also dubbed over his singing voice. That's not him singing. It's a guy named Drew Seeley. Shout out Drew Seeley. Look at this. Fucking look at that dude. Who was, this is in my script, but funny enough, he was, they had it like after the first one came out because it was so successful. Excuse me. After the first one was so successful, they did a tour, I think, of just America, where it was they would sing all the songs. It was like a show. They'd do like a whole concert type deal. And Zac Efron couldn't go because I forget he was on a movie of some sort, and they had Drew Seeley come in instead. But everybody else was the same actor, like as in the show. So that was pretty cool. Another thing that's kind of tame that no one really knows why the director had them do this, but there was a scene in like the second one where Ryan and Chad were supporting characters and kind of they're just kind of guys there at school. Chad thinks Zac Efron's character, Troy Bolton's like friend or like best friend. I forget how Ryan. I think they're kind of friends, more like frenemies, but whatever. They did a whole baseball. They did the baseball song. You know, I forget how the song goes, but they did the whole baseball song, and at the end or whatever, they're all sitting, and it's like has them in the background, and they swapped clothes for that one scene. No one knows why. When asked about it, the actors were like, "Yeah, directors just said switch clothes. We are like they had done the scene already in normal clothes, and then they're like, now, hold on, Ryan, Chad, swap like a fucking dress to him, Roblox fucking." I just hit over cans. Can you hear that? We're gonna find out later. The actors themselves were like, I don't know why he asked. I didn't think to ask. Now there was other things, you know, that I had to talk about. Well, not had to talk about. There was other things that were like weird. It was like, well, one of the characters had 17 things and thing in high school or something. And sure, that is kind of weird, but whatever. But there are two more things that I do want to talk about, and I can't talk about it in this style. We have to get the setting right, and so for that, I gotta call upon cinema. Absolute cinema, if you will. Just sit right here. All right. Do I look at you? Okay.
Can you say your name, age, and where you live?
My name is Jim. I'm 20 years old, and I live in my house.
All right. So can you tell us what
Yeah, all right.
happened
So
that
there I
night?
was, sitting at my desk watching the Danny Gonzalez video. I'm High School Musical for the first time. Danny is talking the third one about where everyone is going to college after they graduate. Danny notices and comments that every basketball player wants to go to the University of Albuquerque for the basketball program. Now, being curious, I paused the video and hit the like button and subscribe button and Googled this myself. So I Googled, does the University of Albuquerque have a good basketball program? Come to find out, the university closes down in 1986. It doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. Why did not use the university? Sorry, let me pause for a second. Do you know what is in Albuquerque and what does have a good basketball program? The University of New Mexico. Why they didn't use the University of New Mexico, which takes place in Albuquerque and has a basketball program? I have no idea. I say it's whatever. Maybe the uni didn't let them use the name or something. I don't know. I mean, they use Juilliard and Stanford and a bunch of other ones, but fucking University of New Mexico? Anyway, I digress. I say whatever, right? Sorry. I say whatever, right? Whatever. I'm about to click off the tab and exit it out and hit the X button so it goes away forever. But hold on! Here's where it gets juicy. The whole thing was filmed in Salt Lake City, Utah. A 9.5 hour drive apart from Albuquerque, New Mexico. A whole different climate change. Basically, a whole different climate. Are you kidding me? You heard that right. A 9 hour difference. And a weird college choice. I mean, Stanford, Juilliard, other high colleges, they could have included one in New Mexico, but whatever. This video had no point. The whole video was to just talk about this, mainly those two last things, but it was to also talk about nothing. This video had no point. I wanted to show you this video just so you could understand my mind on one, how I make a video, and two, how weird things can be and how interesting the world is. Go explore. Go make art. Fuck AI. Get a 6-inch silicone ear and fuck what you heard about. I didn't make that line. That line's hard as hell. I did not make it, but fuck what you heard about. Go out there and explore. Guy fucking Russell from up. But if you like the video, be sure to subscribe. I do this shit all the time. In fact, once a week. Not exactly this video, but I post once a week. Maybe one day, 2 times a week. If you subscribe. Make sure to hit the like button, like I already said. And hit the sub button with your elbow. Bye! Okay, bye!